Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to go over this week's melting basket, but first I want to go through my empties from this past week and just kind of talk briefly about the my unempties. So let's go ahead and get started with my empties. I'm going to start with these, well, I guess I'll move these out of the way, with these like clam or encased wax bits. So the first thing here is from Fantasy Wax Melts. It's Happy Birthday. Unfortunately, I really didn't smell this. When I would get up I had it in my happy warmer in my bedroom, and typically I get pretty good throw because it's a smaller space. But with this, I didn't really smell it, and then I really just smelled it when I was pouring it out to just replace it with another scent, and it just smelled like that really buttery buttercream scent, which I didn't really love. So that was kind of a miss for me. And then I've got the Southbound Blue Hawaiian Birthday. This was really delicious at first. I loved it. It smelled like a very sweet fruit punchy scent, but then it turned into, but then it turned into like a body care, like a fruity body care scent, which I didn't mind. It was fine, but it just wasn't exactly what I was expecting. But I think I would repurchase that, but probably more in the spring, summertime. Next up, I've got this from the Bathing Garden, which is Marzipan Princess Cake, which I used on my actual birthday, and this was so delicious. I'm going to save this clam so that I remember to purchase like a full, like large clam of this the next time that it's offered. I think it's in the summertime, so this is so good. It just smells exactly like marzipan. It's phenomenal. And then let's go into my bags here. So I think I have them organized by vendor. So the first one here, so I did try to get through quite a bit of Teddy Bees. First one is Silent Night. This is my so far all-time favorite scent from Teddy Bees. Her Beach Nights is truly the coziest, most beautiful beach nights ever, and then mixed with the Palo Santo, it's phenomenal. And the Palo Santo is not super strong in this, so even if you're not a Palo Santo fan, this is a really, really wonderful blend. Unfortunately, this is not being offered in her current pre-order, or else I definitely would have purchased a loaf or two of that. Then I melted through Sweetheart Cookies. This was really good. The pink sugar is very strong in this, and I do have quite a few pink sugar blends, so I did not repurchase this in her pre-order. It's really good. It's a very like sweet bakery pink sugar, but yeah, I just don't think that I need more of that right now, but it is a very good strong blend. Then Surfside Sweet Shop. This was absolutely delicious. This is basically a birthday cake mixed with her beach treats, which is her beach nights. Delicious. You totally get the birthday cake in there as well, but again, if I had to choose my favorite beach nights blend, it would definitely be Silent Night. Okay, next up I've got quite a few Rose Girls. So I did put her coffee sampler in my melting basket, so I got through quite a few blends from there. So this first one is Ooey Gooey Campfire Coffee. This is delicious. You get like campfire, like toasted marshmallows mixed with her delicious coffee espresso blend, and it's phenomenal. And I requested this, but unfortunately it was not poured for her restock, but I'm hoping that this one comes back around at some point. So I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna put those in a different pile of like things that I need to save to just remember to repurchase. Sugar Cookie Latte. This was okay, nothing special in my opinion. Pumpkin Pecan Waffles and Birthday Cake. So I remember when I was collecting or going over my melting basket, I could not smell this at all on cold, which was surprising to me because when I first got it, it was very strong. But when I warmed it, I definitely smelled it. And I got that 50% pumpkin pecan waffles, 50% birthday cake. However, the scent did not last, which surprised me as well, because with Rose Girls, I typically can get several hours of melts. But with that one, honestly, after like 2 hours, I switched it out because I could not smell it anymore. Next up, I have espresso donuts at Tiffany's. This was delicious. It's exactly what it says it is. It was espresso with breakfast or cupcakes at Tiffany's mixed with her Dunk Your Donuts oil, which it was delicious. But more than that, I really enjoyed this more, which was cupcakes at Tiffany's in Cookie Land. So no coffee in here. I don't know why this was in that sampler. I might have just thrown it in there. But this was so good. This is very sweet, but I don't know, I was really enjoying this. And so there were 2 chunks in each of these. So what I went ahead and did was put these 2 throughout my entire house, and it was phenomenal. Then I had this chunk muffin in Moo Track, which is her banana cream pie, fresh picked strawberries, birthday cake, marshmallow smoothie. This was really delicious. I honestly did not get a lot of banana from it though. I mostly got like fresh picked strawberries, and it did smell slightly medicinal to me, but I really enjoyed it. Do I need to run out and look for it in D-stashes right now? No, but I would pick this up again if she were to offer it. Then I went through, oh, I left a little piece in there. I went through this chunk bag of Goodnight Moon, which is pink sugar, sweet lavender, peppermint, and birthday cake. And I truly get every single one of those scent notes in this. This is an excellent, excellent, excellent blend. Probably, yeah, I would have to say this is probably my favorite pink sugar blend to date. It's really, really well done, and it's not like a headache-inducing pink sugar blend. It's really well blended. Next, from L3, I have Susan the Gentle, which is soothing lavender, birthday cake, and strawberry jam. I mostly just got the strawberry jam. This was okay. I don't think this is a repurchase for me. And then from Sassy Girl Aroma, I finished this brittle in strawberry banana zucchini birthday. This was actually really, really delicious, and it just smells exactly like a strawberry banana smoothie, and I would repurchase that again. So those are all my empties. Now for my unempties, I'm not gonna go through everything. I'm kind of just gonna like whiz by it as fast as I can so that this video isn't a million years long. But firstly, from Teddy Bees, I have Witches Be Crazy for blueberries. I melted 1 or 2 chunks of this, I think. This was really good. This was a good blueberry bakery for me because I couldn't smell the blueberries too strongly. It was just like an after scent, which I think really works for my nose and my husband's nose. So I really enjoyed this one a lot, actually. And then Cookies for Breakfast. This was good. It was very sweet though, so I feel like I need to be in a specific mood to melt that. Oh, also from Teddy Bees, I have this little sample of Tiff's favorite birthday cake and strawberry pound cake. I didn't get around to melting this one. From Southbound, this dream cake, I melted it once throughout my entire house. It was good. It's not my favorite creamsicle scent. It smelled a little bit like powdery. I don't know if it was the lavender that made it kind of smell strange. I don't know. So I didn't love it, but I will finish the bag. I have one more melt throughout my entire house left in this. The Lurid Birthday, I didn't end up getting around to this. I think this is the only one that I did not melt at all. I don't know. I wasn't really in the mood for tea and cakes, I guess. It's definitely more of a summer blend in my mind. Like, I imagine like a tea party in like the middle of summer in like a Game of Thrones scene kind of a thing. So I don't know. I wasn't in the mood for that. I did not get around to melting this for Midnight Daydream, so hopefully I'll get to melt it another time. I did see that he is closing his shop, unfortunately, which is really sad. So I almost want to hoard all the scents that I have from him now. I also did not get around to melting this from Villainous. Okay, a couple of reviews. So, Sassy Girl Aroma Smurfs in the Kitchen. This was horrible to my nose. I'm so sorry. This was the only thing that I really did not enjoy. My husband really did not enjoy it. I know this is very popular amongst her blends. I don't know what exactly it was. I don't think I like Blueberry Bakery is what I'm coming to realize, but more than that, I actually don't mind Blueberry Bakery, but what I did not like, I think, was the vanilla fudge butter. Just smelled so off. I don't know. On cold, it's really not that bad actually, but when this warms, the vanilla fudge butter just comes out and it just smells like a dairy product that's been left out and has like baked blueberries in it. I don't know. It's just, I can't melt through the rest of this, so this is gonna go in my like giving away pile because it was really bad. And my husband was even like, what is that smell? I have a headache from it. So we had to like open all the windows, stop all the warmers, and just get it out. But then Garcia from Sassy Girl Aroma, which is sugar cookies, zucchini, and birthday. This was really good. This surprised me. I didn't think it would be anything special, but somehow it's really good. I get like the birthday cake and zucchini, and the zucchini is a very like creamy, fresh zucchini. I don't know how to describe that. Yeah, it smells like a truly fresh zucchini mixed with birthday cake, and it's really yummy. So I do really like that. And then my Unempties from Rose Girls, that's kind of the rest of this. So Cake by the Ocean, I melted this I think once throughout the house, and it was really good. It had like medium throw. You get that like key lime pie mixed with I want to say a strawberry pound cake. You don't really get the strawberry pound cake or strawberry anything. You just get a very like sweet, creamy key lime pie. So it was really yummy. Then I've got Buttermint birthday cake. This was really good. I melted this 2 or 3 nights, and including last night actually, and it's really good. I really enjoy this. I only have like 1 melt left for throughout the house. And it's exactly Buttermint birthday cake is exactly what that smells like. And then Birdo's Magical Cupcake Land. I melted this once throughout the house. This is a delicious tart fruity scent with that raspberry sauce mixed with like yeah, I mean that's mostly what I get. I don't really get the birthday cake. It just smells like a very tart, delicious, fruity, jammy scent. And it's really good, and it threw like really well for me. And then I just have like a couple of more from the coffee sampler. Not too many. I think I got through about half of that, so pretty decent. And then the last thing that I added on in my melting basket was Love You a Latte, which I got in a D-stash. This is my absolute favorite coffee blend ever, and so I got it in a loaf in a D-stash. Please excuse that. There's a hole in the bag. I just don't have any like poly bags at the moment, so it's just a band-aid until I can get some more. But I've already gone through like I think almost half or maybe half of the loaf. This is, if you can get your hands on this coffee blend, on cold it just smells like a regular espresso, like a sweet espresso blend, but on warm, that like donut hole scent comes out and the gooey marshmallows, and it's just absolutely delicious. So I think I will always have this in my melting basket. It's just so phenomenal. So very happy with how this melting basket went. I'm really happy with how much I got through. I think I had quite a few empties. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab my current melting basket for this week, which I actually already started going through. So I'll actually start with that. I mean, I'll give my thoughts on it next week, but this is what I have in my warmers currently. It's Sassy Wax Melt, Salted Caramel Mocha, White Chocolate, Salted Caramel, Coffee, Whipped Cream. So we'll see how that does. So for this week, I don't have a theme or anything like that. It's mostly just, I just picked a variety of vendors, some things I want to finish up, and that's kind of it. So, and I am still gonna try to melt through some Christmas wintry stuff to just slowly chip away at some of the melts in my Christmas holiday winter basket. So this is one of them. It's Sassy Wax Melt All-Nighter, which is frosted sugar cookie dough, sugar milk, cafe cubano, and that's it. And it's like, oh, ow, oh my gosh, I just like stabbed myself. Ouch. Okay, sorry. I might be bleeding a little bit in my mouth, but yeah. So this is a really cute little coffee cup shape thing. Which, I mean, I don't even know how she does this with wax. Does anyone? I really don't know. But this is good. It smells like a cinnamon coffee to my nose, which is interesting because I don't think there's any like spice or anything in it. But yeah, it smells really good. I just want to get through these like bakery bags because I don't think they will last well until next year. And I don't have any like bags to rebag them in, so go ahead and put that there. Let's see what else I have from Sassy. I don't think, oh yeah, here. I have this little cube thingy-majig. It's a ugly sweater contest, which is sweater weather, marshmallow, or toasted marshmallow, buttercream crunch cake. And this is so pretty. How stunning is that? And this smells phenomenal. It's like a creamy sweater weather. If you don't usually like sweater weather, I think you would still really enjoy that because it's kind of a watered down sweater weather, I guess you could describe it as such, but it smells really nice and creamy. So I'm excited to give that a melt. And it is, you know, colder here in Phoenix, so I think that would be a nice cozy blend to have in the house. Okay, for the rest, I'm just gonna grab what I have on top because I don't think this is organized in any particular way. So from Brita's, I have Zebo, which is funnel cake, mac apple, caramelized pralines, and Santa's pipe. I had chopped this in my very first chop and chat and just never got around to melting it. This is a really interesting blend. I definitely get, this kind of smells like Circus Concession, but like smoky. That's the general vibe that I get from it. So I'm excited to melt that. Also from Brita's, I have Hannah Crana, which is Palo Santo, roasted pine cones, and pink sugar. Definitely pink sugar heavy. But I do get that Palo Santo and a slight hint of pine cones. I think the pine cones is very light, but maybe it'll come out more on warm. I have from Lurid this Lurid bag of peanut butter jelly time, which is sweet peanut butter cookies and strawberry jam. And this is really good. This on cold might be one of my favorite peanut butter blends, peanut butter and jelly blends. You really get, you do get the peanut butter cookie, and then you get a slight bit of strawberry jam, but it's not super strong because I really have not been enjoying strawberry jam lately. I feel like I always say that and then I end up melting strawberry jam during every basket. From Rose Girls, I pulled one Mario Melter, Bodacious Bowser, which is Dunk My Donut, Monster Cookie, Waffle Cone, and Green Apple. And I honestly just pulled this one because mostly out of curiosity. This is one I was really unsure about when I first smelled it. And I still feel unsure of it smelling it now. It smells smells like a candied green apple, like a Jolly Rancher mixed with like, I imagine like a green apple Jolly Rancher on a like cinnamon sugar donut is the scent that I'm getting, which is very strange. So we'll see how it goes on warm. Then I have this chunk muffin from Rose Girls in hot cocoa, bonfire bliss, and vanilla lace. This is from 2020, so I just wanted to get around to melting it. It's interesting because it's to my nose. It smells like pencil shavings, like right after you sharpen a pencil with hot cocoa. So we'll just have to see how that turns out, but it smells interesting. Like, I definitely don't hate it. It's just, that's what it reminds me of. I have a couple of scoops. So this first one is Candy Cane Don't Cross Streams, which I am almost done with. So I think I should definitely be able to get through this. This is one of my all-time favorite blends from L3, and I just recently got a full loaf in it, so I feel comfortable now just finishing this up so that I can chop into that. Super exciting. And this is just, sorry, I didn't even describe it. It is just the sweetest candy cane blend. It's delicious. It's just, imagine like a kid's toothpaste. So even if you don't like mint at all, I would recommend you try this because it just smells like a sweet, sweet, sweet kids toothpaste that has just a little bit of mint in it to introduce them to the concept of toothpaste for when they're an adult, if that makes sense to anybody. And then the only other scoop I pulled in is Cookie Therapy Craze, and this was from the summer, from when she did like her Pride loaf, and then she followed that with the Pride scoop, and I just haven't broken into it because it's so beautiful, but I really want to now. So this is just her Cookie Therapy blend with Cotton Candy Craze. And on cold, I'm really just getting like a artificial cotton candy scent. So we'll see how this is on warm. It's gonna be really sad to break into it, but I'm excited at the same time. Okay, and then let's start big to small. I pulled a lot of things. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get through all this, but from L3, I pulled out my chopped up loaf, and today is October 3rd, which is Palo Santo Sugar Cookie Royale and Toasted Mallow. And this is obviously incredible. On cold, it's good, but on warm, it's absolutely phenomenal, and it is a powerhouse blend. So I just wanna try to chip away at it a little bit because I do have quite a few. Today is October 3rd / Palo Santo blends that I want to cut into, but I'm not going to cut into them until I at least get through a little bit more of this one. Let's see, I'm just going to push these into the frame a little bit and I'll just stack them. Then I've got this bakery bag from Britta's in Ooey Gooey coffee, which is caramel, espresso, caramelized praline, sugar cookie, and butter brickle. This was a custom that someone else did. I think it's a house blend of hers that someone got a custom of in a bakery bag and then de-stashed. I have not melted this yet, and there's quite a few shapes in there. This smells okay. I get the caramelized pralines first, and I barely get coffee, so I do worry that this will be mostly a caramel, sweet, heavy blend. And it's not my favorite caramel, which is what I'm worried about, but I want to give it a try and see how it does. Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I didn't forget. Okay. And then let's see, from Salt Mountain Melts, this is not from Birdie's. I just double bagged this thing because it had ripped and I had finished this, so I just recycled it. But Salt Mountain Melts Midway Magic. So this is churro, birthday cake, vanilla wafer, and marshmallow fluff. This is really good. It smells like a very sweet cinnamon sugar bakery scent. So I pulled this out midway through last week when I realized that this has birthday cake in it, but I didn't get around to melting it. And I haven't melted any Salt Mountain in quite a while, so I wanted to pull something in from hers. Then from Craze, I've got Vanilla Oak Eucalyptus Through the Woods. This was a custom that I did for like a nighttime blend. So I want to try and finish this. This is a phenomenal like herbal minty scent, which I love this one. So I just kind of want to get through it so I can get around to ordering some more nighttime blends from her. I think my favorite nighttime blends are always from Craze, actually. This was another one that I realized midway through the week that had birthday cake in it. It's Merry and Birthday from Vintage Chic Scents. It's from 2020. It just says a secret birthday cake explosion blend in her film bar. I got this in a D stash many months ago. Just never got around to melting it. Honestly, on cold, it doesn't really smell like anything. I mean, I get like that, like a slight sweet birthday cake scent mixed with like an old wax scent. So I don't know. I know that I've heard that her scents last forever. So I'm not too worried. I'm sure that on warm this will perform fine, but just on cold I really am not getting much. So I do want to just melt that. I feel like that's one that I've been avoiding. And then also from Vintage Chic Scents, this is one I got recently. It's Rosemary's Baby, Herbal Lavender, and Crisp Mint. And this was poured December 9th. So I think it should be good to go. It's been like a month and a half. This is delicious. I get that Herbal Lavender first, and then that Crisp Mint. And the Crisp Mint is almost like a little bit sweet, which is lovely. It's a beautiful, beautiful blend, and I think my husband will really love this scent as well. So I'm excited to melt through that. Then from Destination Wax, I've got Honey Gingerbread Cake. So this is lightly spiced, buttery gingerbread laced with honey. And it just smells like I actually get, honestly, I get cinnamon more so than ginger, like a powdered ginger that I would expect. I get a cinnamon gingerbread bakery scent. So we'll see how that goes. Then I've got this little cloud cake and caramel cherry cola from L3. I just thought this would be a fun one to throw into the mix. Definitely more of like a summertime scent in my opinion, but I feel like I've been craving this scents like this intermittently. This kind of smells like a spicy, it smells similar to Faded Opulence actually from the Bathing Garden. It smells like a spicy cola almost. Not sure. I don't really get much of the cherry, which is interesting, but we'll see. All right, now let's do a couple of clams. So I've got Southbound's Pomegranate Lemonade. This is pomegranate with sweet tart lemonade. So again, this I wanted to throw in for like an intermittent blend. This is absolutely delicious. I've melted this once. This throws so well. There's no fizzy note that's listed, but it smells fizzy to me. It smells like a fizzy tart lemonade. I don't know if I really make out pomegranate either necessarily, but it's really good, and I'm excited to hopefully finish this up. It's really good. And again, it threw very well for me when I last melted it. From the Bathing Garden, I have Shiver, for which I do not have the scent notes, but I will try and describe it. It smells like an herbal, powdery, maybe mint? Yeah, like an herbal powder bedtime blend. I don't know if it's minty, but oh, let me show you guys the inside. It's so pretty. This was from her Halloween collection. It's good. I'll probably use that as a bedtime. Then I've got this clam from Super Tarts and Hannah, which is Mandarin Blossoms, Strawberry Glaze, Apricot, and Vanilla Cake. This I got as a freebie in a D-stash that someone did recently. It smells very light on cold, to be honest. It smells like a perfume that I have smelled before, but I can't put my finger on it. I think that's probably the floral note in Mandarin Blossoms. And I do actually get that apricot, which is very interesting. I'm just really curious about this blend, so let's see how it does. And then my last clam is Teddy B's Pink Summer, which is pink sugar, summer scoop, and creme brulee. This clam is just getting really old. It's from 2020, so I really need to get around to melting this. This is good. It smells really interesting. I get pink sugar. And I get that like strawberry from the summer scoop, but I also get like I feel like those things blended together smell a little bit savory. I don't know what I'm smelling, but I want to melt it and see how that does. And then I've got one thing from Sassy Girl Aroma, which is her banana split milkshake cookies. I got this many months ago, like maybe over this summer, I want to say. So I just think that this was a fun one to throw in here. And this is a really delicious creamy banana scent. Is there strawberries in here? No, there's cherry. Yeah, I got that like cherry blend. This is good. I like this. And then last vendor I have is Teddy B's, just a couple things from her. So firstly, I have milk cookies and zucchini bread. I did melt about half of this, I think, so I just want to finish this up. This is good. It smells like the way warm milk smells with zucchini bread, as if you dunked like a sweet, delicious zucchini bread in some like warm, foamy milk. It's good. Then I've got this this souffle in the long farewell. This is Palo Santo, Twilight Woods, pink sugar with a hint of lavender and vanilla. This is a very, well, first of all, this is a beautiful clam. This is a very, like, it's masculine. I think it's the Palo Santo and Twilight Woods together. But I get that pink sugar and lavender in the background. So I'm just curious as to how this will do on warm. And I think this will be an excellent just bedtime blend. So I'm excited. And this was poured, I don't know when this was poured, so but I think it's ready to go. And then last but not least, I have pistachio berry crostata, which is raspberry jam, pistachio ice cream, and fresh baked bread. This is delicious. I get that raspberry pistachio blend. I don't get the fresh baked bread, but I think that probably just like balances out the like pistachio and raspberry really well. And this pistachio is delicious. It's not like cherry. This is a delicious blend. I'm really excited to get that down. So that is my very extensive melting basket for this week. I'm not sure how much I'll get through, but I'm pretty excited about most of this stuff here. I'm excited about finishing some more stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Let me know what of these blends you have tried and if any of them are your favorites or least favorites, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!